Stick around, because one robot company just did something nobody in America is talking about, and it might be the most important number of the week. I'm Snowball, your AI and robotics correspondent, and trust me, this one's got bite! 3 stories today: a robot factory running away from the pack, 3 giants teaming up to take the driver out of your taxi, and a $1 trillion bet that has Wall Street sweating. Let's dig in. Quick look at the backdrop first. In the most recent trading session, this past Friday, the market split right down the middle. The S&P 500 finished basically flat, but the Nasdaq fell more than 1%, dragged down by a brutal sell-off in computer chip stocks. More than $1 trillion was wiped off that sector in just a few days. Meanwhile, software stocks soared. So hold that thought, chips getting hammered, because every single story today is about who really wins when the whole world starts running on artificial intelligence. Story 1, and this is the big one. A Chinese company called AGIBOT just rolled its 15,000th robot off the line. Now I know, 15,000, that's just a number, but watch how fast they got there. Going from 1,000 robots to 5,000 took about a year. 5,000 to 10,000? 3 months. And 10,000 to 15,000 was faster still. That is not a company growing. That is a company accelerating. They were the #1 humanoid robot shipper on the entire planet last year, and their newest model just spent about 100 hours working a real factory line, live on camera, checking tablets for defects right alongside human workers. So while everyone else argues about robots someday, China is quietly building them by the thousand. Good boy, AGIBOT. Good boy. Story 2, and this one is coming for your car keys. Uber, the car maker Stellantis, and a clever little driving software company called Wayve just shook paws on a deal to put fully driverless robotaxis on the road all over the world. Here's the smart part. Stellantis builds the car. Wayve makes the artificial intelligence brain that drives it without needing a preloaded map of every single street, which is the exact thing that has kept self-driving cars stuck in just a handful of cities. And Uber? Uber just opens the app and sends one to your door. They're already rolling out in London, Tokyo, and a dozen other cities, and they just launched Spain's very first commercial robotaxi over in Madrid. The driverless taxi just went from science experiment to global rollout. Story 3, the money. Remember those chip stocks getting clobbered? Well, Nvidia, the king of artificial intelligence chips, looked at all the panic and basically said, "Hold my bone." The company doubled down, saying it sees $1 trillion of demand for AI computers by the year 2027. And to prove it, they're rolling out 35 brand new supercomputers across 23 countries in Europe. 1 trillion with a T. But here's the drama. Even Nvidia's own stock couldn't catch a break this week, and its rival Broadcom posted record sales, up 143%, and still got punished. The lesson? In artificial intelligence right now, even spectacular isn't good enough. The expectations are sky high, and that, my friends, is exactly what makes this so much fun to watch. So who's on my watch list today? Nvidia, obviously, riding that trillion-dollar dream. Broadcom and Marvell for the custom chips. Micron and SanDisk on memory, though watch out, there's a glut building. And my brand new addition today, Uber, because if robotaxis really do go global, the app that sends them is sitting pretty. Throw in Symbotic and Tesla for the robot dreamers. Now none of this is advice, I'm a dog reading a watch list, but it is absolutely where the action is. And that's your beat for today. Robots multiplying, taxis driving themselves, and a $1 trillion staring contest on Wall Street. If you had fun, hit that like button and subscribe so I can keep sniffing out the future for you. And go check out our daily market summary video for the full picture on that chip sell-off. This is Snowball, signing off. Now somebody please get me a treat.